Welcome back to another episode of Airsoft on a Budget. Yeah. Today's video is sponsored by Delta Armory. Here we go again, people. This is the second installment of a series of new primaries from Delta Armory, the airsoft weapon producers that like to bring you airsoft weapons on a budget with features you would only expect to find on more expensive rifles. So today it's the Delta Armory AR15 Silent Ops CQB Bravo. So as with the previous one I unboxed, you get a nice basic manual. Now let's see what we get in the box. What I do like about this, because I've obviously seen the photo on the side of the box, is how compact this is and what it comes with. I'm still shocked. With the previous one as well, you literally get all you need for you to get up and running with this piece. So, well, with the exception of one or two things, but we'll go into that in a moment. Look, a battery pack, a charger. Now, of course, that's for a particular part of the world. You can always get an adapter, or as I always say, even though this does have an indicator on there, it's probably always better to buy yourself a little smart charger. But if you are going to use this supplied one, as always, never leave it unattended and don't charge for more than 4 hours. And this is what I really like about these. You get a mid-cap mag, so there'll be no rattling. But you do have the choice of requesting a high cap one when ordering. More details in the video description. And then we get to the piece itself. Do you know, take a look at this. And again, the strongest selling point for me with Delta Armory is their price point. Their price point is so pocket or wallet friendly or purse friendly. So this is it, the Delta Armory, the second one in the line of Delta Armory primaries that I'm going to show you. Now, there's not a huge difference between this one and the first one that I did a few weeks ago. However, this is the Delta Armory AR15 Silent Ops CQB Bravo. And of course, what sets this apart from the previous one I did, hence the Silent Ops, is your silencer. And stop. Before we go any further, I've seen it before on other people's videos and even on one of my videos before, that whole massive argument of it's not a silencer, it's a suppressor, or it's not a suppressor, it's a silencer. Just read what it says on the screen for a few seconds and then I'll continue. A man called Hiram Percy Maxim invented the suppressor. He referred to it as the Maxim Silencer in his patent and marketing materials. The Maxim Silencer proved to be very popular, and as a result, the word silencer caught on quickly and is now used as the legal definition. In reality, no silencer is truly silent, so many purists prefer to use the word suppressor, which is more technically correct, since these devices are capable of reducing or suppressing the sound from a firearm and not truly silencing it. So to sum up, the word silencer, the legal definition for a firearm suppression device. The word suppressor, the technical definition for a firearm suppression device. So, can we move on now? I know people are still going to say differently and argue about this, so hit the comment section, but let's get back to why we're really doing this video right now. This baby. So, all of the basics that you have on here, you would have had on the previous Charlie model that I did, and there you can see the difference in the length. And again, look, if you take a look at the whole section there, the stock, same thing. The main body right here is made from a tough, durable polymer. However, everything from there onwards is metal, including the suppressor. Or is it a silencer? Anyway, it's airsoft, so it doesn't really... Anyway, let's move on So just to take you quickly through the features, because we don't need to dwell on it that long because you've seen that one. This is just a slightly more expensive alternative, and personally I actually prefer this one, purely because of that's pretty much your standard look that you would get on a rifle like that. Having a silencer on there and making it slightly shorter makes it oh so tactical. So starting at the rear, you have a 6-position retractable stock and a rubberized butt plate. Now behind this is where you would install your battery, and to get in there you just push against these 2 tabs, one there and one there. Once you've got that off, you pull this section off right there, and there is your cable and Tamiya plug. So here is the included battery pack. Now I've got this fully charged, so let's get it in there now. And as you can see, you've got 2 compartments there that will accommodate this battery pack nicely. Of course, before connecting, make sure it's unsafe, and we are good to go. So moving along, you've got a QD sling point, which is of course on both sides, and you have more sling options right here. And then we get to the grip, which has a nice texturized panel on both sides. And what I like about these, to gain access to your motor, you need no tools. Now naturally there's no BBs in here, it's on safe, but you know, normally have the mag out. Make sure there's no rounds in there when you're doing anything other than firing this bad boy. So there, look, and then you just remove the plate if you need to get access to the motor. And then you have your charging handle, which will open your dust cover, and that will reveal your rotary hop-up adjustment. You have your rear flip-up sight, which is fully adjustable. You can even change the sight picture by just flipping down that front piece for a bigger peephole. And then you have your safe, semi and full auto fire selector switch. Let's just see if this is loose, whether it's positive. Here we go. Oh, that's decent. Nice little click going on there. And full auto. That is nice. Not too stiff, not too loose. And then we get to something which I find so cool about these very affordable Delta Armory primaries, is that they don't just put a standard old curvy trigger in there, but you look at that bad boy. This is one flat trigger, which is also metal. And there you have your unique serial number, the Delta Armory branding, and despite it being slightly shorter, plenty of rail space. And then here you have a front flip-up sight, which is also adjustable. And then of course, we get back to this cool little silencer. And not just any old silencer, they've actually padded this out with foam on the inside. Now the cool thing about this is that they have not compromised on accuracy. Well, we'll see how accurate it is later on. However, what they've done is they've allowed the inner barrel not to stop there. It goes right to the end of your silencer. There. Right, so flipping it around to the other side where you have more Delta Armory branding and this. I love it when airsoft companies put that on airsoft guns. Restricted for military or law enforcement use only. So you've got your mock forward assist. I've already shown you the hop-up adjustment and your dust cover. There's your mag release. That's pretty much all I have to show you on this bad boy, apart from one added little extra that I love that a lot of airsoft companies are doing these days. Oh, and by the way, I've already removed the battery pack. They're making it a lot easier to change the spring. Nice. Okay, let's make sure it works. Oh, that is snappy. Full auto. Oh, that sounds sweet. Let's give it a quick chrono. Oh, but wait, just before that, can I just point out to you, not bad for a budget rifle. Watch. Right there. And there's your reset point. Now normally on cheaper rifles, I'm expecting to have to pull that trigger right back there to the wall, but that is not bad at all. Now earlier on, when I said you pretty much get everything that you need to get you up and running, you don't get a speed loader. Now obviously you wouldn't get a massive one like this, but you know the standard ones that I normally see in some of the boxes. These. If you're new to Airsoft, invest in one of those, or maybe a slightly more advanced one that holds a lot more, that looks like a mag. They're not expensive at all. You can pick up one of those smaller speed loaders for the price of a burger. Well, it depends where you go for your burgers. .359.6, 355.7, 355.7 again, 355.7. Oh my gosh, this thing is consistent. That's awesome. 354.9, 353.4, 354.2, one more, 354.2 again. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought something at this price point would be that consistent on the chrono test? Now that's a decent figure there that you're getting from this out of the box. If that's just a little too hot for your gameplay arena or site, again, you've seen how easy and quick it is to swap that spring out for a slightly weaker one, so you can drop it down to about 330 to 340 FPS. More details in the video description. Nice, and again the FPS is so consistent on this. You're getting about 12.5, almost 13 rounds per second. Right, so you know the drill. 12 BBs downrange. 4 there, 4 there, 4 there, and I'll empty the mag. Here, let's do this. There you go, there you go. The stats speaks for itself. Pretty decent results right there if you take into consideration the gap between that shot and that shot is less than an inch. That's not bad for groupings. Pretty decent there as well. Everything was still on target. And then here, I almost got a perfect. And then down here, the target got wasted. So there you go, people. That's the second installment from Delta Armory, the AR15 Silent Ops CQB Bravo. So head down to the video description for a little bit more info, and in the video description I'll put the name of the store where you can buy this from. And do remember, as time goes by, more and more Airsoft retailers will be stocking Delta Armory. Bravo 6, Airsoft mic video, going dark.